So, welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back to Young Blooms Flower School in a very new space. I moved into my new workshop about 2.5 months ago now, so still settling in, still finding my feet, but it's 5 minutes around the corner from where I live, which is quite blissful on an early start for a wedding weekend. Anyway, enough of that. You'll see more of the space over time as I share what it's turning into. But it's British Flowers Week, and I thought it would be rude not to celebrate all British grown flowers, and all from my garden actually. So I cut flowers last night and left them to drink overnight in water, a deep bucket, somewhere cool, so they had a good chunk of time to get enough energy. I have a container which I'm going to use. This is a charity shop special. As you can see, sort of low dish. I guess if you were fancy, you would probably put sweets in it by the front door, keys, whatever. It's a heavy glass bowl it's footed, so got some weight to it, so it's rather lovely. Anyway, I have lots of lovely flowers, including some amazing roses that are just going a bit batty in my garden. I'm terrible with roses, but I just leave them to it. But this year, for some reason, they are loving life. Anyway, let's get started. So as you can see, I've got chicken wire taped into my glass-footed bowl. Right, hopefully that's a better angle. Right, so on with the borage. The bees have absolutely loved the borage this year, which just makes my heart very happy. Sage flower covered in bindweed. Again, another flower that's gone completely rampant in my beautiful, purple, lovely scent is fabulous. Rosemary, a lot of my rosemary's died in the garden, don't know why, but thankfully I've still got a rather large section alive, so just using a short bit there. Again, think about texture, think about shape of foliage, shape of leaf, all these sorts of things. Little bits of eucalyptus are nice, just to pop in. Again, contrasting colour is always fabulous. Sage, huge fan of. And I find doing arrangements like this, for some people can be quite intimidating. I don't know why, these sort of larger, more elegant sort of bowls of stuff, but I think when it comes to flowers in your house, there is something massively therapeutic about just cutting some blooms, enjoying the process of cutting those blooms, and then enjoying the effect of having them in your house. Okay, so angle is better for you to be able to see what's going on, and I'm just going to keep putting foliage in because it is quite a wide vase. So this is the reality of my garden. You can see the lemon balm has been eaten by slugs, and that's the reality of picking flowers from your garden. They're not going to be perfect, which I kind of think is quite nice. But again, scent of lemon balm is lovely. You do have to condition it, so you do have to stick it in a vase overnight to let it drink, otherwise it will flop as soon as you put it in your vase to enjoy. Right, carrying on, more sage. I'm going to pop that in there. I like the broad leaves. They're nice. Got some, I think, the only one I can remember, I think this is Physocarpus, I think, she says. But don't quote me. I love the plummy colour, and again for the first time this year it's flowered. It's kind of got this sort of slightly burnt white flower, which is very pretty. Right, I'm going to keep going with the limey green. In terms of shape, I'm keeping because I think this vase suits it, that sort of long either side. So one is lower than the other. It sort of works with the shape of the vase. It does take some practice to feel comfortable. So go with the natural shape of the flowers that you've cut. I want to keep, these roses are just, it's gone white, so magnificent. And I've got the shorter one. I want to keep it really low in the middle. Got some Astrantia going in. Again, this pink is just beautifully sturdy. I'm going to split it this year. It's moved from my old place to my garden, so enjoying having it. Very pretty. And also finally managed to get Love in the Mist in my garden, which is a triumph because this stuff just keeps giving and giving and giving. The foxgloves have gone quite mad. I've got one in here, just here. I'm going to do one on the other side. The bees have just been all over them, which is, again, wonderful to see. Nice. Right, bit of forage. Fill up the back. This is Strontia. So keeping it low in the middle, like I said. Only got a few more bits now. So this rose, saw it at Highgrove of all fancy places, and managed to get it. But then I can't remember the name and I've lost the label. So if that makes you feel like a failure, I don't know what will. I think with the roses, I kind of like that, but if you, yeah, I'm not sure, I'll turn it around so you can see. I think the white is too heavy, but to be honest, that's what I've got, so that's what I'm playing with. And that's, you know, that's the reality of using what's available in your garden. This is seasonal. Okay, so I'm just going to put the final pieces of, and don't forget that you can move stuff, you know, you don't have to if you don't like it in its first place. I have got another rose I can't count, so I might put it in the back. I think that is finished. I'm going to give you a close-up so you can see